Okay, so welcome back. In this video, we will be learning about integer expressions. So, integer expressions are basically the mathematical expressions that involve integer values and arithmetic operators. So, in mathematics, we have precedence levels, as we have in assembly language. So, the highest precedence that you can have is the parenthesis. Okay, so every time the compiler sees a parenthesis, it does that first. Okay, the next, it looks at the sign of the number. Okay, so it can be -5, +3, and that is dictated by the unary plus and minus. Okay, so you check that right after you check the parentheses. Next is multiplication and division. So after checking the sign of the integers, you check what kind of operator does it do. So in this case, we do multiplication and division first before we do addition and subtraction, which has the lowest precedence level. Tying with multiplication and division, you have the modulus or the operation to get the remainder of an expression. Okay, so just to give you some examples, for example, you have 16 over 5. This will be equal to 3. Okay, so you don't get the remainder, you only get the quotient. Then in our next example, you have negative 3 parenthesis 3 plus 4 times parenthesis 6 minus 1. So first you do the things inside the parentheses, and so you get 3 plus 4, that is 7. Then times 6 minus 1, which is 5. Okay, so next you do unary minus. This will be 3 plus 4, which is 7. So then you put the negative sign, that will be negative 7. So that will be negative 7 times 5, that will be equal to negative 35. Now our third example, there are no parentheses, but you have a unary minus sign here, so you get negative 3 plus 4 times 6 minus 1. Then next, you do multiplication, that will be 4 times 6, that will be 24. And lastly, you do the addition and subtraction. So that will be negative 3 plus 24 minus 1, and that will be equal to 20. Lastly, you have the mod operator. So that basically just gets the remainder when you divide a certain number by a divisor. So this 25 divided by 3, that will be equal to 8, remainder 1, hence the value is 1. Okay, so I hope to see you again next time.